Okay, so last week I discussed how to turn a reach into a sale and the importance of getting on the phone. And this week, in my last video, I mentioned the word discovery call. And what I wanted to go over was what a discovery call actually is. So when I say discovery call, I mean what we do is we'll get on the phone with the prospect and we'll learn about them. We'll learn as much as we can about them. So I typically will ask questions about their company, questions that are actually relevant. So in our case, what's relevant is how are they currently getting new business, how are sales occurring, things along these lines. And typically what I'll find is I'll ask them a few key questions and then they'll start talking and talking and talking and talking, which is great. As long as I can get them talking, I can learn a lot more about them. I can understand what's going on in their business. I can identify various different problems and then come up with solutions along the way. But I've seen so many different salespeople get into their pitch. They get into selling the prospect right out the gate, and they really don't know anything about the prospect. And so the very first thing to do is when you set up a call, you get a reach in the door, and then you set up the call with the reach. Take time to discover who they are, learn about that company, learn everything you can about them as it relates to your business. And then from there, towards the end of the call, you can identify the various different needs and then go into your pitch. But allow them to communicate with you and allow them to really give you the full picture of specifically what the problem is or what the need is or just about them in general, which we refer to as the discovery call, and that's going to give you some insight into how you can help, what they actually need. Too many sales reps get right into trying to sell them and pitch right out the gate as soon as they get on the phone and say, hey, let me tell you what we do, etc. Here's our sales pitch, and yet they don't really know anything about that company or that person whatsoever, and so they really don't know if they're identifying the right problems or how they're going to help. So a discovery call is learning everything you can by asking questions about that person or about that company to identify what might be needed or wanted. And at that point, towards the end of the call, you can get in and really discuss and pitch what's relevant to their situation. Okay, so that's the tip of the week. I hope that helps. And of course, feel free to call us or email anytime if you have any questions on any of these things that are coming across on the tip. All right, thanks.